So wait, no one knows that you're getting tattooed?
My brother only.
Oh, just your brother?
I mean,
But not your parents?
No.
Shoo! Are your parents like strict parents?
I'm the youngest. So
Ah.
I already had the middle child break them in.
You're cruising.
Yeah.
I was surprised that when you told me that you were Mexican. I was like, what?
No, yeah, I'm white.
Do you go to Mexico a lot?
I try to. Recently, I've been just going around the world.
Oh, okay. You recently started traveling.
Yeah.
Where have you gone to so far?
Japan,
What?
South Korea.
Oh shit. What was your first trip?
Japan.
God, you said fuck it. Straight to Japan. Where? Who'd you go with?
My lonesome.
You went by yourself?
Yeah.
Damn, my guy, you just out here living life, my dude. You about to get your first tattoo, outer sleeve. And how old are you? 21?
21. Yeah.
Holy shit. Alright, so this is the project that we're gonna be doing this weekend. This is day 1 of 2. Day 1 we're gonna be doing the temple. Day 2 we're gonna do the arm with samurai on to complete the outer sleeve. It's gonna be a dope ass day. I wanted to do a time lapse at the beginning of this project so I can get comfortable with the piece and be able to explain how I'm executing it. So as far as the rest is gonna be real time. One thing I want to explain about doing these kind of pieces with a lot of intricate detail is you already know this. You just got to be very patient. I usually run my machine at a 5.0 voltage, but in this case, I'm going to be running it at 6 just because I'm going to be basically barely touching the skin with my 7mm liner. So I do not want to spend too much time on a specific corner. So I think I feel more comfortable just using it at 6.0 voltage, which is very rare for me to use. But in this case, since it is very small areas, I want to make sure that if I touch the skin, the ink is going to stay. And taking my time. Pieces like this can really test your patience, so don't rush it. It sounds like common sense, but you'll be surprised that when you reach a point where you're getting tired, your body just automatically wants to start rushing without you even knowing. So it's good to remind yourself that, hey, relax, take a deep breath, go get some fruit snacks, go get some Cheetos, and relax real quick. Or if you just feel really tired, send the client home. It's okay. And get them back in. Nice. And if you're starting to tattoo and you want to try this technique, please be very careful, because if you're running your machine at a 6.0 voltage with a 7 round liner and then this small little detail and doing small little details like this, be very careful to read the skin and do not scar the skin. Control your hand speed, control the depth of the needle. It's gonna feel like a tiny vibration and you're barely touching the skin. If you notice that the client is starting to bleed to the point where there's like the pores open and then you see a little bit more blood than usual, then that means that you're going a little bit deeper than you should have. So just adjust. And I'm doing all the dark tones first. The negative spaces that I'm leaving, they're not staying negative. I'm gonna be adding like a very light tone so they can blend in a little bit better, and it follows the illusion of like if there's shade coming from the roof. Like I said, this is just one way of doing this kind of tattoo. I'm pretty sure a lot of artists have different methods. So if you have a different method than I'm showing right now, drop a comment, let me know how you execute it, and maybe you can help somebody else. Maybe your method is more comfortable for another artist, so let me know how you do it. What's that saying? There's different ways to cook a chicken. Is that a saying?
I don't know.
I think I'm making it up. Maybe it is. Hey Rudy, oh my bad, I didn't know you were recording. Okay, well you should leave it. Call me a fan. Damn, my fans never stop bothering me. My bad. Is it, because right now I said there's different ways to cook a chicken. Is that a real saying? Okay. Sometimes I just hear shit and I just repeat it and I don't even know if it makes sense. So having this layer of black here on the bottom, because it's already a little bit darker than everything else, if I applied my other shade on top of the negative space, it will get darker on the other areas as well. So it's honestly going to benefit me. This area on the dark areas is going to get a little bit darker than the negative space. So it's going to benefit me to still keeping the same rhythm of the shading. But I'm going at it very lightly. But like I said, there's different ways to cook a chicken. I'm gonna start using that. And I'm gonna go back with my liner and sharpen up some corners once I'm done doing this light shade on top of the negative space. I'm gonna go the opposite way just a little bit, focus a little bit more on the negative space. Esa nena cuando baila me vuelve loco bailando el dembow. Dembow, dembow, dembow. Como dice, de aquí para allá, de allá para acá, mujer. And I'm gonna go a little bit darker on the edges here so it looks a little bit more three-dimensional. Just a little extra. Every time I do intricate detail like this, I just stop breathing sometimes. Oh my bad. I started wiping a little too hard. I don't know if the camera is catching it, but the Mac is leaving like some sort of little hairs separated. And that's all I'm gonna be using, but very lightly. I don't want to go super dark either, because I like the roof how it looks very bright. So you can see, I'm treating it almost like I'm doing lines. It hurts a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I've heard of that about white.
How was your experience as getting your first tattoo today?
Not bad.
Because tomorrow is technically your second tattoo.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's technically the second day.
Technically, it's your second tattoo.
Do you think the second day is worse than the first day, typically?
I think it's up to you. Whatever you want it to be. So the homies know you got blasted. Well, your brother.
My brother's the only one who knows right now.
How does it feel that now you have a tattoo?
Kind of surreal. I was in the morning, I was looking at it.
I'm gonna ruin your shirt, bro.
Nah, you're good.
You sure? All right. So today is day 2, and we're gonna be completing the arm section. Yesterday we did the forearm. Now it's time for the top, so we can connect the whole outer sleeve. And yeah, it's gonna be a good day today, man. Let's get it. Woo! To start off today's project is I got my 14 round liner at a 5.0 voltage, and I want to go over a little bit about how I'm going to be doing the armor part. You got to be a little random to it, to the texture here, to the scribble technique, and don't overdo it. But I am going to do a nice little crack here on the corner, make it look like there was a sword that went right through it. And I'm using nothing but solid black to be able to give me those tones that I'm looking for. I'm really been loving just doing a whole bunch of tattoos with using solid black.